try and score.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. At the 25-yard line. Now Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Young to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there incomplete. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Here's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Young to throw it. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So here's a 3rd and 14. Here's Steve Young. Under pressure, they got him again. Geno Atkins got home that time.
It's 4th down.
No, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
Some guys just simply have it. And Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again, on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Again, it's Vidal. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On the give, it's Vidal. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a pickup of 6.
Another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll try to throw now. Young. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Vernon Davis, a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
18, 19, Lions. Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Newton. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Here's Newton.
Outright to Smith and Jigba. Down the sideline he goes.
And down to the 16-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. A 41-yard gain. And the Seahawks first down.
And now an audible here into something else.
19 Tiger.
Going right back to Smith and Jigba.
They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. A first carry now for Marshawn Lynch. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Buffalo 18.
Throwing is Newton.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Panther 11, Panther 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 by 6, 60 by.
They snap it to Newton. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's go now.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
On the ground, it's Vidal.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Young.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
The Eagles going to take. First of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 23. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
For Marshall, that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Newton.
He finds Smith and Jigba.
Newton's pass.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Third down at 6.
65 catch. Let's go now. 8 Warriors, 70. 18 caught.
To the air again. Newton. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. They'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th.
Track 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Young will set to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
To throw, Young. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Final play of the half, Young.
That's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Newton. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Newton to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 1st down to run with Lynch. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
The left side throw complete to Adams. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Here's Newton. It's caught here by Adams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Marshawn Lynch taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
is up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to a 42-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Now a 2nd and 2. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They'll run with Vidal. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The run, here's Vidal. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Second down and a yard. Now first carry for their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Vidal. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Aubrey now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Seahawks 7.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the set.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Newton. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And his throw here is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Newton. Open man downfield, that's Marshall. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Throw left side complete. That's Adams. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
18 Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 19 Luck, 70 Rick, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Newton.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
65 cat, 65 cat. Go.
Throwing is Newton.
And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Eagles 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Young.
This is Smith with a grab. So there's one good play followed by the timeout as we're under 10 seconds to go. And now how do you play it offensively? We'll find out.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Young. Goes right back to Smith again.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he got it. He splits the uprights from 50 yards out. And the Eagles are going to win the football game.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory.